Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Come on, Marlon, say bonjour.
Come on. Bonjour. Say bonjour.
Oh. Right, what's happening, Paul? Lovely roof behind you.
Amazing. So, momentary lapse in roof work, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're pressing pause.
Yeah. I got up all excited this morning and then realised that we'd already used a sheet of zinc for a previous roof job. I thought I still had some, but I haven't.
And we need the zinc for
the flashings, so I need to make the flashings that go where the roof joins the next roof. It's higher, slightly higher, so this has all got to be filled in. You have flashings behind every tile, so I need to cut and make flashings. So tomorrow morning we're going to go and get a new sheet of zinc, and I'll crack on tomorrow.
Give it to our roof friend, and he might be able to shape the zinc for us, mightn't he? Because
He might,
it needs
yeah.
shaping into a right angle, doesn't it?
Yeah, I might have a go and see if I can do it successfully, then I'll crack on.
Yeah.
Otherwise we'll go and ask him.
Wonderful. And in the meantime, we're coming up here to tend to the veg garden.
It's amazing.
Yeah, we've had loads of rain, haven't we?
We have, last few days, which is good for the veg.
Yes,
But
exactly.
it's also good for the slugs.
It's really good for the weeds. We've had a bit of a slug issue, haven't we?
Yeah.
I've been trying to eat our broccoli and
There's one there, I can see it at the corner of my eye.
we'll get him and we'll put him in quarantine, won't we?
Yeah, holding area.
Yeah, holding pen for slugs. But we've got flowers on the potatoes.
Amazing. Amazing.
We've only gone and got a potato flower, Paul, haven't we?
Amazing, aren't they beautiful? Look at that for a row of spuds.
God, and a beautiful cat amongst them.
Oh, are you growing as well?
Look at that, Paul.
It's a lovely little crop, that, isn't it? We
On
won't starve this year, will we?
No, aren't our spudulicas doing well? That's lovely.
Yeah.
When do you reckon we'll be harvesting them?
I reckon early July, do you think?
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I can't wait to our first batch of roast potatoes.
My mum always said a couple of weeks after flowering, but I always found that a little bit early for some of the ones
we want
we've
them
had.
to be as big as possible, don't we?
Yeah, so I think early July. Maybe our viewers will let us know.
Yeah. A lot of our viewers are going to be thinking they've grown ever so fast.
Well, I know.
It's just the magic poppet dust.
It is,
Isn't it?
that we just
Sprinkle a bit of that on them and they grow ever so fast.
That's all
Really
the love
pleased
of the
about that crop. Huh?
That's all the love of the poppeteers that's made them
It
grow.
is all the
isn't it?
love of the poppeteers that makes everything grow faster. So yeah, the garlic, loads of them failed, as you know. We're still planning to plant more garlic in there. We're going to do a load of autumn garlic.
Yeah,
The onions, take us to the onions.
I know. These are quite incredible.
We want to leave them as long as possible still, don't we?
But look at the size of some of these stems on these beauties.
God.
Look.
They just look amazing.
These are Stuttgart, I think, is what they.
Are they?
Yeah. But they're doing all right. Good
They are
success
doing
rate.
all right. We love an onion, don't we?
We do love an onion. We use a lot of onions in our lovely soups and stuff. Oh, here's Marlon come to join us.
Oh, hello, Marlon. Going for the onion jungle.
Yeah, big lump of gingembre, isn't it?
Well done, Marlon.
And then we've put this stuff down, haven't we?
Yeah, so we've
Because
had a bit of trouble, haven't we?
with our slugs around here.
Yeah.
So
There's
we-
thousands of them the other
There
night.
is. So we tried the beer thing,
But it was tipping down with rain, so the beer was just getting diluted as every moment passed.
But then we read that they don't like sharp objects, so we had some of that mulch. It's quite thick bark chippings, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good. Wood chippings.
So since then, touch wood,
well, the plants look amazing.
They look
since
amazing,
we put that
yeah.
around it. So
I
something's working.
Very excited. All our courgettes and pumpkins have started taking off.
Oh, let's have a little look at the courgettes and pumpkins. So what have we got here? Broccoli.
Brussels,
Brussels.
broccoli,
Nice.
chou-fleur.
Where's the broccoli? Here.
Where
Where they chou-fleur?
That's the question. I think,
Right, is
I
this
think
the,
these are broccoli here,
Right.
and that's chou-fleur here,
Cauliflowers. Right here.
or the other way round. But it'll be a surprise nonetheless.
Well, it won't be that much of a surprise when they properly start
No,
growing, will it, I guess?
yeah,
But
they're
until then, it's a surprise. What are you two up to?
Oh look, he has to
He's a little bit of a bully.
He is a bully.
Oh, Marlon. Aren't you, Marlon? You bully your sister.
She was having a lovely time till you came along.
In France, they would call you bouillon, wouldn't they? Because
That's
you're a
it.
bit of a bully. Stop being a bouillon.
Otherwise we'll put you in the soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Really coming together. So we've got butternut squashes coming on. These are our butternuts here.
Butternuts here.
Giant pumpkin here.
Oh, look, we've got a first flower on there.
Yeah, look, we've got two little things going on here. Look, 1, 2. Very excited about that. Big pumpkin there.
We love a butternut, don't we?
Yeah.
Have we got the start of something on the courgettes as well, haven't we?
Courgettes, yeah, they're really so easy to... Look, it's our first courgette here, look. Look at that little beauty.
Look at that.
See it?
There.
Amazing.
It looks a bit phallic at the minute, but that's a courgette coming up.
Maisel's in between the tomatoes. They're all doing well.
Yeah, well done, Maisel. Policing the tomatoes.
So hopefully it'll all come right at some point.
And what have we got here? Peppers.
Celery and peppers.
Celery and peppers.
Yeah, little peppers in there, look.
Yes, Marlon, you have to get amongst everything.
It's not
don't
about you, Marlon, it's about the peppers.
He blends in with the wood chippings, doesn't he?
He does. You a little wood chipping? No.
Leave the peppers alone.
Fuck you are. You're always mischief. The market garden.
The market garden.
And you've seen that big cherry tree as well? We've got to get a big ladder up that at some point. Over there, look, they're ripe.
Oh my goodness, are they ripe, Paul?
Ripe for the picking.
How
now.
on earth do you get to the top? I guess that's where the name cherry picker comes in.
Exactly.
We haven't got one for the roofs, let alone the cherry tree.
There's a few pots of jam up there though, isn't there?
Let's go and check out the cherries, shall we?
Marlon, stop eating garlic.
Paul,
Yes, sorry.
let's go and check out the cherries, shall we?
Let's.
Are they delicious? Are they totally ready?
Totally, a little
They're
bit.
small, aren't they?
They are. It's an old tree, isn't it? Days.
They're a little bit tart, aren't they?
You try the darker the red, obviously, the better.
Yeah, they're a bit.
Yeah, these ones are a bit alright, I think.
Let's try one of these. A little tiny bit tart, aren't they?
Yeah,
Another week of sunshine.
that's what we want.
After this week, I reckon it'll be great.
It's coming, the sunshine, apparently.
Certainly is.
All
Look
our
at the views up here, Paul.
Oh, that's incredible, isn't it?
It is incredible.
Look, our apples have started yet.
I'm coming. Oh,
This
the
is a
apples
really
have
old
started.
apple tree and it's actually hollow. But every year,
It's solid enough.
It
We're
is
going to wait
solid.
till it falls. We're not going to fell
chop
it
down.
ourselves.
People keep saying, cut it down.
Yeah, let the apple tree decide when it wants to fall.
Yeah. But there's something going on because the leaves are curling up. But
Yes, look. something going on, but there's also the start of little apples on there.
Apple blight, but we've got a lovely little apple press.
Apple press.
So this year...
Did you forget to put your teeth in?
I did, yeah. They're moving around. But this year we're going to...
Yeah, it's a lovely little apple press, isn't it? Tabletop one.
Yeah, I'd like to press some of those.
Let's do that. Watch this space, everyone. When we've got apples aplenty. What are you up to, Marlon?
What's that, October?
Leave the little birds alone, you.
And also, yeah, we need to cut some of this back because it's touching our roof of our lovely bread oven.
We do. We don't want anything affecting any other roofs around here, so we'll get the ladders and we'll chop that back at some point this week.
Yeah. Clear a pathway up there, that'd be lovely.
All of these little jobs we need to do around La Boulière, as well as the big jobs, eh, Paul?
Yeah, we need some help.
We do need some help. If anyone knows of any volunteers that want to come and pitch a tent in this lovely space.
I know, how wonderful. We'd do a
overlooking La Boulière.
We'd dig a big hole for a toilet.
Yeah, we'll do a composting toilet.
Yeah.
We can dig a massive hole
with the auger.
With our auger. We can build a framework to go over it. It'll be a really good composting loo, won't it?
It will. Just watching Maisel in the background there, look. Having a lovely time. Rolling about, she was.
Bless her.
They do have a lovely time here, Maisel and Marlon.
They're very lucky cats. She's having a wonderful time, isn't she?
She is. You'll probably find out it's fox poo or something.
Bagsy be the one that doesn't have to wash her in the shower.
Yeah, she got a lovely tent that we ought to put up, and
maybe we'll do that and just have it as a volunteer tent.
Volunteer tent.
Oh God, just washing facilities I worry about.
Well, you go a nice fire pit, boil a jam pan up like we used to.
Exactly.
And soon have a, and when there's nobody in the facilities, you know,
they
nobody's in the lorry, they can use the shower and that there, so you will be clean.
Yeah, I guess as long as we have volunteers that know the situation before they come.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Send in your CVs.
Exactly. Send them in now. Right, I'm going to do a bit of weeding, Paul, because there is, amongst all the beautiful vegetables, there is a strip that didn't get covered in fabric. So it all needs to be done. Well, kind of a strip and a right angle. That strip there, and this little right angle here. And I need to weed those onions. Let's weed the onions first because they're screaming out for help while they do their thing. And Paul,
yeah,
we also need to put a bit more mulch because as those plants, Brussels, etc., get bigger, the leaves are touching the ground, so we don't want any slugs.
No, hopping
onto the plant, do we?
No, so we'll do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's put a bit more mulch around those plants now, shall we?
Let's.
Right, let's come around the edge, Paul.
It's full of water, this is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's good though, put the water on. Maisel, don't drink that. You'll get drunk. It's a great idea if we just buy a trailer load of that every year. Add to our paths and things, can't we?
Yeah. Wonderful, Paul, isn't it?
Yeah. It doesn't look like the...
I hope so. You watch, someone's going to write in and say, oh, wood chippings aren't any good for your veg garden.
Well, no, I was just thinking that whether the pine or whatever affects the quality of the veg, but we'll see. Mind that, won't you?
Well, we'll see, Paul, won't we? If we die from poisoning, then someone else will just have to take over the veg garden.
Behave. Get out, 'cause you're ruining those, you lot.
Oh, they're like minxes, those cats, aren't they?
Always up to mischief.
Always up to mischief.
I think moving forward, yeah, next year,
Yeah.
we just need a spade shovel width all the way around the edge.
Yes, that's a good idea. Really good idea.
And then maybe they won't.
What about if they come up under the
Underneath.
fabric through the holes? Well, they're not in the soil already when we
No,
turn it, etc. I think that's a good idea. We'll try that.
well, like the edge just wants banking up, maybe with some earth over that seam.
What,
so
eggs?
so they can't get in, and then this stuff over it. All the way round.
I guess that's what vegetable gardening is. Trial and error.
Yeah, it definitely is with us, anyway.
Yeah, it's just trial and error, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're just learning.
There's definitely a lot of pine in that. You can smell it, can't you?
Is it pine?
Well, it's a
Yeah.
mixture. I don't think it's all pine. is
No,
it?
I don't think
Well,
so.
it might be. Well, it doesn't. It looks like the plants are doing all right, doesn't it?
We'll research it. Let's ask the internet. Right, let's put a bit more around these, pop it. Anyway, for anyone that wants to write in saying, boys, you're doing it all wrong, what the hell are you doing? Just go easy on us.
We get that often.
We get that often, people bullying us.
Unless we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't know what we're doing. None of us were born with all the information.
No, exactly.
We're getting there.
And by Christ, haven't all of us made mistakes in
Oh
our
my
life?
goodness, haven't we? We've certainly made a lot in our lives,
Oi,
Paul.
behave yourself.
What are they doing?
Stop bullying her. Come
He's
on,
a real
Hazel.
bully, Marlon.
Come on, darling.
I guess they're just typical brother and sister, aren't they? They fight sometimes.
Julio.
He's a real bullion. Aw. Has Daddy saved you, Maisel? You don't know what Maisel said to antagonise him though, do you? She might be being a real bitch.
She might be telling him that she's got bigger balls than he has.
Yeah. I can't imagine Maisel being nasty to him. She's such a good cat.
What's up with you, Bully? Come here.
Yeah, bullion.
Bullion.
You bully. You bully.
You're a bully.
Pine water. I wonder what that does for them then.
Right, we need to Google it, or other search engines on the internet are available too.
Don't put any around our pumpkins.
No,
And
they
all
don't
that.
need that, do
No.
they? They're not interested in those. They're only in... No, they're not, are they?
That's what I was laughing at them to. It's going to end in tears again. No, they don't. I think they're spiky, a little bit spiky, those plants, aren't they?
Yeah.
They have little... I'm very excited by our veg. There's nothing better than coming up here, picking something and taking it in and cooking it.
Oh no. It's phenomenal, isn't it?
We're going to start doing a bit of that aren't we? Because we like that.
recipes.
We used to do that in
yeah.
England. I think up here we're going to have a fire pit area.
That'd be amazing. When we were filming for the TV this week, can't say too much about that. Anyway, another contributor as well involved. We had a lovely time, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
But we had a barbecue in the evening. We don't often do that, do we? We forget
not
to.
enough. We forget to.
We forget to enjoy the little pockets of love that we've created here at Le Boulier. We just tunnel vision on getting the work done, but sometimes it is important to enjoy those parts. And with a barbecue, and like you're saying, we need a fire pit up here.
Yeah. We love all that.
Picking our produce and putting it straight onto the grill.
Nice. So yeah,
Char grilled butternut.
We'll do a bit more of that this year.
I think so. We're going to try, aren't we?
Dig a nice pit, make a nice stone basin.
Any time of year as well. Do you remember that stew and dumplings we cooked in our pookie, like a cauldron, isn't it?
Middle of winter we did that.
Over the tripod, over the fire.
It's lovely.
Delicious that was. We'll do another one this year. Stew and dumplings.
Nice.
Yeah, once we've got rid of these 2 strips of weeds, this veg patch will be 99% weed free. Look at that, everyone. It'll be the first time ever that we've had a vegetable patch that we're not fighting with to try and get rid of the weeds. This is the first year that we've done this in terms of covering the whole patch with weed control fabric. Yeah, it's working well for us. We just don't have time to be here every day weeding. As you know, we've got lots of other stuff to do, so it's about trying to limit the amount of other work we have to do. But I can't tell you what it feels like to have it in the current condition it's in. It's just amazing. So once these 2 strips of weeds are gone and grass, we can cover that as well. It's going to be phenomenal. It's a joy to have up here. Before we used to dread it because we'd know it would be covered in weeds and it would take a whole weekend just to clear it. And then 3 weeks later they'd be back again. So this is great news. What are you up to? You hiding? What are you doing? You're nuts, you are. You're nuts, but we love you, Marlon. Oh my goodness, everyone. No one likes weeding, do they? But everybody must like the feeling afterwards when it's done. Right, I hereby swear to never let it get like that again. I need to cover that now. Well, not now, because I need to go in for something to eat, but I've let my coffee get cold, look. Never mind. Yes, so that's that little job done. Potatoes can breathe. Look at those. Just can't wait until we're harvesting those. And you lot are joining us when we cook our first meal with them. Nice. Onions are done. The weeding down there's done. The mulching around all the plants that the slugs like is done. They can begin to recover now, because the slugs every night were just decimating them. So hopefully they'll all recover now. They're looking much better than they were. I'll probably get some more of that mulch and expand that area around there, just in case we've got any hardcore slugs. Anyway, looking much better, pleased with that. Definitely can't wait to be harvesting those wonderful onions either. Really living the good life, aren't we? Surrounded by all this. It's just so amazing. I must say, I do prefer it when the cows are right there. They're off today. They've gone somewhere else for the little Sunday brunch. Okay, everyone. That's me. Paul's gone for a little rest, I think, and so he should after all that roof battening. Au revoir, everyone.